to your spine unbox. I'm done unboxing. This one unboxes the World of RWBY, the official companion, and Strongholds Followers by MCDM Productions. Where are you? Actually, I can just do it in this camera. Actually, no, it's so fun. Strongholds Followers, and also the RWBY engine comics, albeit just RWBY comics. And in this one, as you can tell, I actually have a new microphone. It is the Galaxy Tech GT TV, which these are $70. They're, as you can probably hear, the better quality. I don't know how good at getting rid of air conditioner sounds they are, but I'm giving them a shot. And then the other one is dangling from the end of this camera, which I got these over any other option because it works with the GoPro a whole lot better than the bigger boxes that just are supposed to rest on a DSLR instead of hanging off a GoPro. In fact, there are no real microphones that hang off a GoPro other than the two that I have. And my last one's broke, by the way. As you can tell by the last couple of videos not having any audio. And as you can hear, I know this is still stuffed up from when I had a cold yesterday and the day before that. But anyways, so this will be a quick video, as it's books. You can't really unbox books, it's hard. But I just wanted to give my impressions and let you know they exist. Also, like I said, the RWBY comics, my impressions of the first two editions, and letting you know the GeForce comics exist, which I did not know until I looked at the RWBY comics, until I looked at the RWBY comics and saw which ones were out. But anyway, on to the GoPro, which by the way, before we go to the GoPro, the technique I'm doing with this setup is I have my Pixel recording, and it's going to be basically a picture-in-a-picture where I just overlay its video on top of the GoPro's video with the mic audio from the GoPro. And that's how we're going to do it right now. That's how I'm going to do it at first. We'll see what happens, but anyway, it's to cut down on the lifting and also give you a better quality for when I do the introductions. Alright, so as you can see, this is actually really, really nice, and it's actually inlaid. The lettering, as you can see, is inside of, it's not raised, it's the opposite, it's inlaid of the cover. But I looked at it briefly, and it's really good. I mean, it's nothing that you, if you're a RWBY fan, you don't already know, as it's the official companion, not the encyclopedia. You're for later. Also, you're for later. No, show all of it in case you're interested in getting it. And Neil Wallace. I'm familiar with him. Monty Am's famous quote. If you remember that day, you remember that day forever. And then like Origins from Remnant, as far as I can tell, are from Forward, Holland. Like these are from the behind the scenes of the first season Blu-ray. And skipping ahead, you got location. So it's kind of an encyclopedia, kind of not. And overall, it's really nice, especially for $29. At least that's what I got when I got it. So I mean, like if you're writing fan fiction or maybe doing an RPG, or maybe doing a role-playing game, maybe make your own team, I would suggest this actually. Just to give you an idea. I mean, of course, if you just want to look at the wiki, you can just look at the wiki, but you know, having a nice physical book helps too. don't show everything. Especially keeping up with all the grim, geez. And by the way, there is a, there's the Volume 9 trailer out too. And here's some behind the scenes stuff. Overall, extremely worth it for a RWBY fan. And definitely a good gift for a RWBY fan as well. You know, and I always get these encyclopedias like I have over there. I have the Red vs. Blue one, which is Red vs. Blue one, which is like this as well. And I also have the Halo one, the Halo encyclopedia. And Strongholds Followers. This is a bit odd for my channel. A bit. Is a D&D expansion. Is what I'm calling it because I forgot the actual word they use for these things. Made by Matthew Colville, and I got it to actually see how he writes his books. So when I go to write my books, I have some ideas on how to, or when I, you know, finally put mine together, I know I have an idea of how to do some from a, you know, from someone that I trust on how information about with role-playing games. So that's why I got this, and it's nice. You can only get on their site, and you can only get it with credit card or Google. It's okay. Only Google Pay or credit card, and with Google Pay, it's a credit card. I said expand to PayPal quickly. Well, no, it's also $30 because of PDF, which is better than D&D themselves, which don't come with PDFs. Same with Games Workshop. They want to not let you. They don't come with PDFs for some odd reason. But yeah. But anyway, it's also worth it. Basically, Strongholds Followers allows you to gives you rules for having strongholds, bases, stuff like that, and also for having armies and stuff like that. So if you want to play more military, which is what I want to do as well. So if I ever play D&D, I could use, if I ever play D&D, I could use this as a, could get my GM or GM myself, which that's not going to happen anytime soon, to use that. But to use that for its rules. But anyway, so what do I think of the RWBY comic? I love it. Except for the art. I don't like the art. However, that comic for me is not that big of a deal because I don't like most art. Like Naruto, I don't like its art. One Piece, don't like its art either. Avatar 50/50 on. I'm very picky with my art styles. I never quite liked Borderlands. I played Borderlands, but the art was one of the things holding it back for me. And coming back to it as well. So yeah, but the art is not bad. It's just that I don't like it. However, the story is really good. They really captured the essence of the characters. I love the RWBY comic. I love the second edition. The first edition was catching you up to where the comic takes place. Which comic is a prequel to season 4 or volume 4 of Red vs. Blue, or RWBY, I mean. And overall, it's really good. It gives you a whole lot of background. Stuff which you wish were in the show, which, spoiler, it has Summer in it. Spoiler over. Yeah, or spoiler over. I think Summer is still talked about, spoiler again, she's talked about, but she is not actually in it. Yeah. But, to be fair, the show never had time to talk about Summer Rose anyway. Really. So the comic allows them to talk about things more. Which even for a series, they can't say TV show, but even for a series, RWBY just runs out of time. Yeah, that's one of the issues with the sequels. I mean, one of their issues. It's just timing. Like, for example, the Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams had to fit all six movies into one movie, while also starting 3 more movies. That's what he was challenged with, and he did his best. So yeah, and then J.J. Abrams for the Star Trek, or for well, for his Star Trek movies, he did the same thing, but with an entire series and movies. So yeah, and they definitely should have followed, you know, George Lucas's warnings, because why do you buy guys' license if you're not going to make his stuff? Like, what's the point? Why don't you just make your own sci-fi series at that point? I mean, other than for getting money from brand association, but you can do that with anything. But yeah, that just seems wrong, so I need to watch out for that. Which as my mom told me, don't ever sell. That is the dumbest thing you can ever do. Which is only proven over and over again, never sell your work. But anyway, so yeah, that'll be our first video. Definitely check out about each issue of the comic book, which is digital only for some odd reason. It's digital only on Amazon, which is dumb. At least I think so. Maybe it's in comic book stores, I don't know, but still. But you can check that out. I'll link in the description to the comic book to this, to Strongholds Followers as well. And yeah, and by the way, I put these guys together because they're both books. They're both big books. That's about the only reasons, really. But yeah. Oh, but we also looked at this earlier, so yeah. Alright, so that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate watching this video. It means a lot to me. It also means a lot to me if you were to check out their Story Life in 1/2040s and Anime Freedom Stages in 3 days. Now, and it's 0.1.6 version. It's going to be in the 0.7 version tomorrow, or probably when I upload this. I'm terrible at uploading this, so I'm going to say the 8th of October 2019, if I remember the date correctly. And then it adds a lot of stuff. But yeah. Definitely everything's coming together. But anyway, so that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. And I guess, by the way, I'm switching back to the old version and just sticking the stuff at the end. So that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching, and I guess, see you in a second.